That's bad. We should not be slut dropping. The children should not be slut dropping.
1, 2, 3, let's go! Hi!
Hello! We're watching Dance Mums today.
We're all gonna have fun!
This is something very new for me. I don't generally do reality TV on the channel, but I want to do something fun and different, okay? Quick backstory on me before we get into actually Dance Mums and why I'm doing this video. I am an ex-dancer. I used to dance. I've been dancing since I was 7. The only reason why I stopped mainly was because of a back injury, but I have a degree in dance. I went to uni for dance, all the things. And 2, I used to love this show. I actually used to watch this show a lot when I was a child, so this is not a first reaction by any means. But as I've obviously grown up, I have not gone back to this show. I think we all are well aware that half of the stuff that happens in this show would not really fly on TV these days, although I will say, being a dancer, I am used to a bit more of a harsher environment. I think from people that aren't experienced in dance or like how dance teachers can treat students and whatnot, this show can definitely be jarring. But I am very intrigued to watch this again now as an adult and see how I feel now, because like I said, I've not seen these episodes in years. So the plan is, because obviously I don't want to do every single episode, but I think every video I'll be doing 2 episodes. I think it'll be 1 episode that I want to do, personally, and then I'll pick one from the comments of maybe what you guys recommend for the next installment. So for this installment, I wanted this to be a surprise, so I've picked 2. So we're actually going to do episode 1 and 2, because I know episode 2's group dance is controversial, and I feel like to start, we may as well do episode 1. So we're going to do episode 1 and 2 of season 1. If you guys would like me to do this again, and we can come back and do a few more Dance Mums episodes, because I think this is going to be fun, please feel free to put in the comments only recommendations for episodes. Obviously, any other recommendations for anything else, take them over to Discord as we usually do. For future episodes, let me know maybe season 2 episodes for next time, and maybe we can do like 2 episodes from each season, some of the most crazy ones. So yeah, sound good? I'm excited to get into this, so let us just do it. Let's just go. Subscribe, like, comment, do all the things. But yeah, let's do it.
Look at me. Your mother is not your coach.
Did I watch the reunion? Yes. Okay, this has reignited my fire for this show.
I am the coach. Your mother doesn't know what to do. If she did, she wouldn't bring you here.
Electricity. The amount of like quotes from this show that live in my head rent-free is crazy. Oh, also I've cut my mullet off. Look, she's gone.
And if Vivi comes to me and says that she wants to play softball, I'll probably slit my wrist.
What a way to start. What's ironic is I feel like people think this show is like otherworldly, but like I used to teach. Dance Mums can act like this. Obviously, we're in America, so everything is kind of heightened in that way. I feel like Americans can be really wild sometimes, as can British people, obviously. Dance Mums are awful.
1 and
And I'm sorry, kids doing backflips is insane. Like, that is talented children.
You are the cream of the crop in your age group, and I have lots of new ideas in store.
Winning isn't everything, it's the only thing.
And that's a fact.
This is crazy. Pyramid is like... That should never be a thing. Not Maddie.
Have they followed all the rules? You know, all of that goes into who's going to be at the top of the pyramid and who's going to get to compete the next weekend.
I mean, gradually it becomes how your mum behave. That's where you are, you know?
Everybody always wants to be on the top. Usually, if you're on the top of the pyramid, you're in the front line.
I was going to make a saucy joke, but I don't think this is the time.
So, at the top right here, I have Maddie, because she is dedicated.
I always feel bad because my daughter seems to always get on the top.
Oh, you feel so bad, don't you? I wouldn't give a fuck, if I'm completely honest. My kid's on the top, well, that seems about right.
Girls, we are going to win in Phoenix. And the next competition we're gonna win, and the next competition we're gonna win.
I'm not gonna lie, I do miss competing. Like, I used to compete at festivals, like, all the time. Obviously, I did well at competitions, but it was super fun.
Ready, and play. places. Go. Party, party, party.
Party, party, party. It's an awful dance. But you know what is cute? Good for them.
Abby sometimes has favorites in the studio, and my daughter just happens to be a favorite. These are my two daughters, Maddie and Mackenzie. Maddie's 8 and Mackenzie's 6.
It's insane how young these kids were when this started. Like, it's actually crazy.
Winning is everything to us. Maddie has won everything that she's done in the last year. My boyfriend knows how much I spend on dance because he signs the checks, so.
That is wild. See, my mum was never like this. My mum was, obviously she wanted me to win, and like she was quite hard on us in terms of like, if we did shit, she'd tell us, but she was very real. But she was never this, like she wasn't this pushy.
This is my daughter, Chloe, who is 9.
Love! My fave. Not gonna lie to you all, my fave.
Yes, I am. We had our award ceremony.
For what?
School.
Oh, your grades. Okay.
Oh, your grades! Shit, of course. Yes, you do need those.
If she wants to be the best, she has to beat the best. And Maddie's the best.
Someone's at the top, someone's at the bottom. And no teacher does that in a classroom. Like, you're the star pupil and you're down here.
No.
No, of course they don't.
So are we surprised who's on the top of the pyramid? I would have been shocked if someone else had been there. Now, that would have been surprising.
Because my kid is the star. She is the most talented girl there.
How are you about to stand there and say 1 minute that you feel bad because your daughter's at the top, but then in the next clip you're saying, oh, well, she is the most talented. So, you know, it does make sense.
I'm here for my daughter, and I'm not here to make friends.
Fuck my drag, right?
Like, the fact that those parents are just sat up there talking about the kids like that is crazy.
When all the moms are watching our group, it's obvious that they watch my daughter because she is the star, and your eyes just go directly to her.
Shut the fuck up! Melissa is insufferable, I've got to say.
Maddie, I know you're not feeling well, but suck it up. We gotta get through this, okay?
She looks green.
That would never happen.
Not on my watch.
If someone's feeling sick, they leave the class. It's just not gonna happen.
See that picture? That's the position you need to be in. You have to worry about the win.
She's not feeling well, Diva. She's not going to perform at her best if she's not feeling well.
What do you mean? You never leave dance class. I can't stand a child that's sick.
Well, I'm afraid that fucking happens. Bit of stomachache, it's normal. Straight back in, go on, like a pro. She said, bam.
This week, Maddie, Chloe, and Paige are doing a trio in the musical theater genre. Knees together, Paige. If you're bow-legged, you need to fix that. 5, 6, 7, go.
How? I don't think that's a thing that can be fixed. I'm bow-legged, always have been.
I want to fix their shoulders and their rib cage, distended neck, their turnout, everything that's wrong before somebody else in the professional world has to tell them.
That's fair enough. I can get on board with that.
I'd have your head on a platter.
I can't get on board with that.
If I see flaws that haven't been corrected, I correct them. That's my job. And sometimes that's offensive. I think that's where the tough comes in, but it's like tough love.
I think the discrepancy here is correcting, you know, the dancing, the technique, the performance, that side of things, totally valid. I think it's when you're correcting things about them that they can't really change.
This is Paige. She's 10, and Brooke is 13.
Oh, I loved Brooke. Like, hello, insane.
I don't want Brooke to quit dance because she's 13. That's when all the trouble starts.
Does it matter to you that you're not getting first and second anymore?
Not really.
Not really. This is one of those times though when you know that the mother's just more into it than the kids.
Nia, close and tuck, arms.
I do worry that...
Oh, Nia.
Nia has a lot of confidence.
For Nia, this year is really for Nia to grow as a dancer. Yeah, this is Holly.
She's great.
I expect Nia this season to have an amazing year in dance.
Imagine them just being like, Nia, show us a trick. And she says, okay.
Hi, Vivi. We want to sign up for classes and we want to do competition.
Since I've been 3
I love Vivi. Well, did you guys know, I learnt this through the reunion, that apparently Kathy and Abby were friends before this started, and that's how she got into the show.
Pink is my ultimate favorite color. It is a way of life.
Classic.
I don't like pink.
I don't like pink.
Botox and Restylane? It's important that I look good.
It's crazy, isn't it? I feel like we don't get this anymore. We don't get this aesthetic anymore. Like these tacky but act expensive ladies, you know? Like in TV, we don't get it.
I would like to see her compete with you this weekend.
That's insanity. That is truly bonkers. This is the delusion, though, that we're talking about here.
That's not realistic. There is no way Vivienne is ready to compete this weekend.
Completely agree. It's absolute batshit, to be honest.
Here's the thing.
No.
Maybe it's just time for me to be the mom and for somebody else to be the coach.
Well, we know that don't end well, don't we?
I may be just able to interject with that one little, maybe a C-zone here would work.
See that already? She's like, I want to interject. I want to get in there and like, that's not giving up the mum role, is it? Like that's just undermining the training. Oh, this part.
Dawn Starter was called into my class.
Dawn Starter and those fucking socks.
I don't care if you're taken, I'm born in to kill it.
It's acro. We're doing a lot on our knees, and they have to be in their bare feet.
Period. Unless she got verrucas. Did we ask about that? Maybe she has verrucas. Then in that case, keep the fucking socks on.
I want to speak to you. You don't throw my kid out of class. I paid for class.
She's not dressed appropriately.
Period.
They all look like children.
The fact that she's a minister is wild.
You're a minister.
Yes, I am a minister.
Literally. Like, imagine going into a dance studio and screaming like that in front of children. Young children.
When Jesus saw things that were wrong, he went after it. And I'll tell you what, you're not going to do this to my kid.
Out of the room. You cannot take acrobatic class in socks.
Maybe put on a jazz shoe. A jazz shoe has rubber.
Call the police. Go for it.
I'm sorry,
Go
girls.
for it.
There's a psycho in every batch.
Okay? No, I'm not.
Stop screaming. Lower the fucking decibels, babes.
My senior company has warmed me up in another room, and I went into there.
Never stops. Never stops. The grind never stops.
All right, you gotta go. Take your daughter somewhere else then.
Period. It's that simple. If you don't like the woman that runs the school, go somewhere else.
A little shaky. Have to get myself together.
God. And that's like the first of many, like many blowouts. Damn.
Whenever we go to competitions, it's a whirlwind of hair, makeup, mayhem.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's so fun. And I know it's kind of problematic. Like putting false lashes on a young girl. But you know what? It's fun. And some young girls love it.
Hey, do you want to get a drink?
This is wild. I'm sorry, there's no fucking way. To be honest, that is so fucked. You're at a child's competition.
If she screams at those kids one more time, I'm gonna lose it. I know.
Does that seem like the correct time to have a drink?
Cheers to dance.
Oh, and they're big glasses too. Like that is a jug. That's a jug of wine.
Whiny, little whiny.
These moms are ridiculous. They are in a bar drinking, and their kid needs to be on stage in 20 minutes.
I would be livid. I would be livid, I gotta say.
They fell out when she did her side aerial. It went down.
I know, but that's dangerous. What if she was at Radio City Music Hall, and the thing was open for the ice skating ring to come out, and she did a side aerial and fell 13 stories down?
And died.
Huh?
What in the world? Why would you say that to children? Yeah! Smart cutting away, I will say. Someone definitely fell out of that aerial. The syncing with the music is terrible, though.
Oh, sloppy. Late. Don't know what they're doing.
The commentary, I'm dying. Don't know what they're doing.
Come on, bro.
Go on, back catch. Come on. I know some people call it a needle, right?
Come on.
Energy, girls. And the cheer track that they've played over this whole thing, like, that is not the case. Look at the audience, like...
I just find so much joy when I see her dance.
Roaring! The woman is roaring!
Even though the number was easy, they still did great.
Even though the dance was easy, well, why were there mistakes?
Ooh!
This is what I mean, like, the mums just don't know anything.
A third place with a score of 274. Party, party, party.
Third place is good! Like, top 3, come on.
I don't really know what it's like to
lose.
Like, I never got third.
Well.
Losing never really feels good. It's not the greatest feeling.
But I'm sorry, third place is not that bad. Because, like, I know in America, they place fucking up to 10th.
Good turn. Good job.
Nice! Come on, queen! With the headband over, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Not missing a fucking beat!
Chloe's doing her trio and her headpiece is falling off.
Like, I'm sorry, doing an aerial with no eyes. Like, depth perception would be all off. Like, she could have broken her fucking legs. I want it. Considering, I'm sorry.
It came forward. What did you want me to do?
You're in the bar having a drink and her headpiece is falling off.
Actually, no, that's not the truth.
That is literally ridiculous. Yes, she went and had a drink, but this is much later, babes.
She's fine.
She's fine. It's my number.
It was fine. They didn't miss a beat.
She slayed. I'm sorry, she slayed. I live. Well done, Chloe.
I pay your bills. You work for me. I pay you to teach my daughter dancing. I'm not gonna have you treat me like this.
Huh? Fair enough. Fair enough, the disrespect. But also, yeah, just make sure her headpiece is on. But things happen.
First place goes to Abby Lee Dance Company Pinup Girls.
First place! Congrats, girls!
I don't know how much longer I can put up with Abby. I don't care if Chloe ever dances again. I can't put up with this woman anymore.
Oh, I love the drama. The drama is everything. Pause. Okay, guys. Well... to be fair, I didn't know it was just a good one for us to do first because it obviously kind of introduced everybody. God, we had some of the most iconic parts in that episode, like the Dawn Starter thing, Candy arrives. Not Candy, fucking Kathy arrives. Gag. Okay, let's go on to episode 2. Let's do it. My world is with my girls, living on the dance floor. What a tune. What a tune.
Here in Pittsburgh, you have won everything. But it's clearly a different story when you get on a plane and fly across the country. For years, I took the kids by myself. I made sure their hair was right. I put the headpiece on.
No adult is gonna wanna do that.
All the mothers want to go now because they are reliving their childhood through all of you.
I don't think it's that. I just think, you know, parents want to make sure that their child is safe. Flying across the country. I would not be okay with my child flying across the country without me. What?
Very sloppy. The feet, the legs, the shoulders, your arms.
Love. Love.
Chloe, the headband was back.
I want it. I want it.
Next time, what are you going to do?
Make sure my headpiece stays on.
Could you have prevented that?
No.
Yes.
Well, she's not going to say no. Imagine her sitting there and being like, no, I couldn't have.
Okay, the new number will be called Electricity.
Ah! Electricity.
It's hot, it's sassy. It's what you would see in a music video.
It's wildly inappropriate for children of this age.
I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm probably one of the best dancers in my group.
Now, she did say in a podcast that she did that the producers would kind of just tell her what to say. So, like, she came across as very much, like, bratty and, like, whatever as a child. But, like, the producers were just like, oh, just say you're better than the other girls. Like, whatever. Like, they just told her what to say. Stitching up a child.
My goal this season really is for Chloe to beat Maddie. So if she wants to be the best.
Iconic. 10, bitch!
Nia's at the bottom of the pyramid, and it's not right.
Brooke's at the bottom of the pyramid.
No,
Brooke
Nia
is
is at the bottom of the pyramid.
So is Brooke.
Well, okay, but Nia.
It's all about their own kids, isn't it? Like, I feel like we have no perspective. Women, open your eyes.
Step up, and it's like, ha, yeah? Throw it out there.
Like, Brooke was next to Nia on the pyramid, and she's like, no, Nia is on the bottom. Mackenzie's even lower.
That's how it always is. All the focus is on Maddie. And then there's nothing left for anybody else.
Just openly bitching about a child is crazy.
I don't care what the other moms think, because my kid is the star. And maybe Maddie's the favorite because she's the best and she follows the rules and she pays attention.
Or maybe because you're a kiss ass.
I think she's the best dancer in our studio.
Gentle reminder, this woman does have 2 children that dance. Okay?
They're jealous of my daughter because she gets all the attention and she's front and center in a lot of the dances.
Melissa is insane.
I don't like that move Brooke's doing. That's way too sexy.
Make it like you're 17 years old.
There is a valid distinction between, you know, sassy for young kids and saucy and sexy. You know?
The kids are dressed so skimpy and we're so hot and dynamic on stage.
See, I don't like that. Like, why are we saying kids are looking hot and skimpy and... Oh, it's icky. It's so icky.
There's a quote that I know that I often use. The best parenting that a parent...
Interesting choreography, Abby, though. Interesting choreography.
I give them every survival skill that they need to go out in the world and make it as a professional dancer.
She's a huge narcissist, isn't she? I think that's what I'm realizing as an adult here. Narcissism at its finest.
It's all about the butt.
Here comes Abby.
Go. Stretch.
Abby's coming. Hey, guys. Hi. Is everybody here?
Abby comes in and they're all just split.
Sandy is here and she's gonna do a costume fitting. Nia?
Where's the rest of her costume?
That's it.
I guess we're going for skin to win?
Yes.
I mean, it's not that crazy. I think the problem is, obviously, televising this, I think it is very different. There's something to be said about how the mums are sexualizing the children. I don't know. I think, obviously, now, given the times, like I said, I think this is something that would not fly today. But in dance, this is like, these kids are what, 9, 10, I think, at this point? They will train in that. Like, when we were looking at them, like, training and stuff, they were in just leotards or, like, shorts and crop tops. Like, that's not that crazy. Take off the frilly things, and that's what they train in.
Our regular dance wear would cause a few people out in Lancaster to have a stroke, let alone these things.
I guess that's also a point of contention.
We were in Phoenix last weekend. Everybody had outfits on like this. Oh.
Last week, weren't they just wearing little tutus and shit? Like, it's not that different.
They look like little tarts. They do not look like little girls.
Holly?
We've had costumes smaller. It's that it looks sleazy.
I think it's too sexy.
It is a difficult one. I do almost think it is like the colour, the mesh, that kind of takes it into that realm. Like, last week's weren't that different, but obviously that was like white, pink, and like fun.
Chloe, let me ask you, how do you feel about the costume?
They look like prostitutes.
Oh my God. Not prostitutes.
I'm very surprised that Abby is letting Vivian on the competition team. Oh, she just stepped on my daughter.
Didn't, but okay. Over-exaggerate again. Oh, God.
Girls, this is Kathy. Hi.
Hi.
We have a seamstress at our studio that does all this. The moms don't do any of it. We're way more organized than you guys are.
That's mad. You're coming to someone else's studio to just boast about yours. Fuck off.
Watch out land in that heel on that jeté.
Oh, guys, what an iconic number. cry.
I dance 7 days a week from 4 o'clock.
Mackenzie just doesn't give a shit. Oh God, as if I can remember the words. Like, this is bringing me back.
Everybody ready? Yeah. Girls, you have everything? Costumes?
Nope.
Shoes?
I love Kelly. Now she is unhinged.
Whose stuff is
That's
this?
mine. Well, no one's gonna help me do this?
Privilege. Right? Privilege.
Bus driver, can you hear me? How come you came this way? Why didn't you go down Road Eye right onto the parkway?
I can't stand a backseat driver. Shut the fuck up, Queen, and let me do my job.
I'm bus sick already.
You're kidding me.
No.
Maybe you should sit in the front.
Kelly would be me, I think.
Maddie and Chloe both had to get hair and makeup done on the bus. It was very chaotic.
Bus driver, we're doing eye makeup back here. Steady on the road.
Bus driver!
Stay in one lane, bus driver. Doing the eye makeup.
Guys, this is peak TV. It's peak TV. It is.
Feel compared to Maddie, but I think it's unfair because we're different people, so we shouldn't be compared. When I'm dancing, it should be about me, and then when Maddie's dancing, it should be about Maddie.
See, that's probably one of the most mature things to come out of anybody's mouth so far in this show, and it was from a child. Come on, Bevel! I do love this routine. I think it's one of the best. I've never listened to the lyrics of this song.
When it comes to loving, it takes its time.
Oh my God! And this is appropriate!
My baby.
It's the end of the chorus. Talent! Just talent. So much talent. Charisma. Uniqueness. Like, solid turns. Absolutely.
I sometimes get scared of the person before me. I just kind of get really nervous.
That's normal. I used to get so nervous. Like, I think just stepping on stage and dancing is nerve-wracking in and of itself. Like, let alone a competition environment, and let alone this environment, you know, being filmed for TV, all that kind of thing.
Well, I guess it's been a while.
I know this routine, hands down. Sunshine, since I have smiled. Look at me go.
Who's so well versed.
Talent. Hate the jazz shoe, gotta say. I mean, it's very clear that like she was gonna win this, because have you noticed how they've not really cut away from her very long, and they've shown much more of her routine.
Spectacular, never the same, totally unique.
It was neck and neck. They both did an outstanding job today. They came ready to perform and ready to compete, and that's what they did.
Yeah, see, we weren't to know that because we got maybe, what, 20 seconds of Chloe's? You know?
And your first place is number 206.5.
I mean, it's deserved. The routine is good. She's a great dancer. It is deserved.
Now, everybody, we need to go get it together for the group number before you go backstage.
See, they don't show that either. Like, Chloe is literally there with a trophy, so I'm sure she came second. You know? Okay, well, I thought I'd actually look this up, and turns out they literally falsify the whole fucking thing, because through editing, they make out as though they're in the same division, when in actual fact, they're not at all. Chloe actually won junior, Maddie actually won petite. So, yeah, it's all fake. It's all fakery.
One day everything is cool. Next day we can't get along.
Come on, girls.
I was a little concerned when we came into this that perhaps Mackenzie, the little duet partner, was going to be head and shoulders above Vivi, and I don't think she is.
That's false, America.
Delusion. Okay.
Girls, you're wearing two-piece costumes. Either sit down and do 100 sit-ups or paint the abs on.
That's insane. A child does not need abs. I'm so sorry, Abby. That's not what's important.
We're dressed like streetwalkers, and we're here in Lancaster, home of the Amish.
I do understand the concern, because Men can be gross, but that's the problem. Like, the outfits are not that much different. I'm sorry, what?
And next up, junior small group jazz Electricity.
Oh. I think it's the song.
Baby, let's just dance, dance. Let's just dance, baby.
And the choreography that takes it to the source. You know?
Can you feel it? Can you take it? Can you come and...
Oh, yeah, the song's not good. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. We should not be slut dropping. The children should not be slut dropping.
This is definitely not a dance I want anyone.
Yeah, that's rough. Guys, it's the choreography.
Can you come and reset all this electricity?
I mean, they're together, though. You know? They're kind of killing it.
First place, junior small group, and the winner of $100 is...
Not them.
Ain't nothing wrong!
Disqualification. Shit.
What do you think Zabby's gonna decide? I don't know.
No, I don't want to know.
Maybe those judges didn't like you.
That's what I put it down to. Maybe the judges just didn't like you.
Left me very uncomfortable to see my little girl on stage gyrating, smacking her butt.
When they went down and opened their legs.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I need to go right now, Abby, because I'm just a little...
Christy and Holly verbally assaulted me.
Oh, that's just ridiculous. She's insane. That woman is insane.
Chloe is a very talented little girl, but her mother's going to ruin her. It's obvious.
I mean, wanting something age appropriate, I think that's totally fair. Guys, there we go. That's the episode. Iconic episodes, if you ask me. I can't imagine giving that choreography to children. Like, when I used to teach, and I'm talking people that were like 16 to 18 to 19, like, I still had a bit of an issue with like teaching more saucier choreography that like you'd see in like a music video or whatever. And that was to like older people, you know, like in college. I can't imagine a world in which you'd think, yep, you know what? I'm going to have this 9-year-old slut drop. I am. I'm going to do it. And they're going to love it. That's insane. Like, the costume for me was not the problem. The dance itself and the song specifically should have been scrapped. But yeah, guys, this is going to be this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want me to continue this, because I'm so down to do so. I think it's quite fun. And yeah, I'll see you soon with something else. Subscribe. Goodbye.